I'm disgusted right now. I feel sick to the pit of my bones. I feel utterly disgusted on the inside. It feels like as if somehow I got an app, and apparently that app sent me to this thing with birthday suits on. People with birthday suits on. But not like that. Don't think of that. Don't think of like that. Sick mind. Teenagers. No. Sick as in fan. Apparently, if you may or may not know, I am a fan of Godzilla. This is proof. Well, if you need proof, then here it is. And here's another thing I have to say. I do not own all of the Godzilla films, alright? Apparently, I did have this film, Godzilla, the 1954 one, the black and white film that apparently teenagers today think they're boring and, they're all like, oh, it's so boring and dull, come on, I want some color, even though you need a natural attention span to watch it. Yeah, I'm that kind of person I watch all the movies, I don't care what they have, as long as they're good. This movie I'm reviewing, Well, let me just say to you something. In 1993, Jurassic Park happened. It was one of the most revolutionary things to involve CGI. It was just so spectacularly phenomenal. It was big. Basically what it did was that it made dinosaurs scary again. It made them... Just imagine Freddy Krueger and Jason, instead of just becoming what they are, imagine them transform into dinosaurs, and this time not using their claws or weapons, instead of using their teeth, and using actually smart stalking, and as if wit, and using as if, hey, we have brains, let's go attack them. Sort of like that. Well, in 1998, TriStar came along and decided, hey, we want to make a remake on Godzilla. We haven't seen any of the other movies, so we thought, wait, giant monster, okay, we could make some money out of that. Oh, well, that doesn't work, because we had this. Yep, Godzilla. Now, before I start more on ranting on this movie, let me just state you, number one, what is wrong with this movie. Look at this. This does not look anything like this. It looks as if Godzilla was trained by a bunch of midgets and decided to lose some weight, like saying, hey, I gotta lose some weight because I'm now going to be in the United States. I don't want to look all that like this awesome massive destruction, I want to look as if, hey, I lost pounds, and I wanted to, I want to cause destruction and all. And there's another thing I have to state. He doesn't breathe fire. No. Doesn't breathe fire. There was one scene where basically he was attacking the military, and basically he opened his mouth like this, and then suddenly fire came out of his face and exploded all over the military tanks. Okay, just one thing you gotta learn this. If you're going to make a Godzilla film, you got to learn that Godzilla breathes fire. If you've seen his movies, and if there's only hardcore Godzilla fans know this, he breathes fire in his mouth. Blue rays of fire coming out of his mouth. It's supposed to do that. He's supposed to do that. It's his instinct. It's his drive. He is supposed to do that. And I need to get it screwed over because I need people seeing my face. He's supposed to breathe fire. One simple thing. And tanks explode by himself. Okay. Another thing wrong. Apparently, Godzilla is pregnant. Is he a boy or a girl? Well, apparently they explained that basically reptiles can also change their gender, and basically they can mate themselves. Talk about being alone. And basically they can mate, he can mate by himself and make babies. What That just sounds like if Godzilla's a complete loner. Don't do that. There. You'll find someone. Mothra could be good for you. I mean, she's a butterfly, but she's weak. But okay, gotta move along with this. Just screws that up. Oh yeah, people in this film. You don't care about the people. There's no development. In fact, you just only watch a Godzilla film to just be, see Godzilla fight. But no. Here's one thing I gotta state. They were originally going to plan as Godzilla fighting this. They were originally going to plan an unread script, but a scrapped script that he was originally going to fight a monster called the Griffin. Why screw that up? Why do that? Why erase that? Why not just, in a Godzilla film, you gotta at least make him fight. No matter what, you gotta make him fight. That's what makes a Godzilla film great. That's what makes it awesome. That's what we want to, and that's what we want whenever we have to get through with all the Asian people through bad dubbing have to say. We always went to a Godzilla film to see monsters fight. But no. And then later, apparently the French people, they apparently caused Godzilla. Well, you know something? I had a thing with the French people. And then I never went to Canada again. I know, well, enough of that. I gotta tell you about what's wrong with this one. Alright. This thing just so... Ugh. He dies. He gets killed by the military. You just got the simple rule. Godzilla is invincible. He is never supposed to get killed by the military. That's what makes him invincible. This Godzilla, this is not a Godzilla film, no, it can't be. Godzilla will never die from the military. In fact, he just crushes them as if they're teeny tiny itty bitty ants and mosquitoes. No, this is not a Godzilla film. In fact, it's supposed, okay, no, this is not Godzilla. This is not a Godzilla film. It's just another monster film. It just happens to have Godzilla because basically they thought, if we could get some more money, we could just call it Godzilla. We don't care. We don't know what it is, but, we could call it Godzilla. Buddy, haha. No. This film, it is not qualified to share the same name as Godzilla. This is the real Godzilla. This is just a weak imposter who apparently doesn't know what kind of thing it is. Forget you! Well, if there's gotta be one thing I actually have to say is that if there's actually anything good in this, okay, say something. As a Godzilla film, it's horrible. It's utterful. It's just the worst complete thing ever happened to Godzilla. Well, next to Son of God. No, next to Godzilla Revenge. This as a Godzilla film, again, it's horrible. It is not even a Godzilla film. Not even close. Not qualified. But as a movie, it's okay popcorn film. I mean, if you just compare it as a Godzilla film, you just hate it. There's nothing Godzilla about it. As a normal monster film, it's alright. Just ignore what the people have to say. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't make any sense. Just only watch it for the gods. Just as a film, you may or may not want to watch it, If you want to see something stupid or fun, if you think Michael Bay films are somehow becoming too smart for you, like the Schindler's List of films now, if you have a condition that you think Michael Bay films are actually smart, and if you do, then there's something wrong with you. But I digress. Gotta say, just stay away from that film. Stay away. It's so bad. I mean, I don't know why I had it because I'm a Godzilla fan, but I use that now for purposes only, like comparison. So, yeah. I'm thinking of selling it, maybe. So many bad, wasted years. One simple rule. Never gets killed. Never are supposed to breathe fire. How could you screw that up? Well, that's America for you. Well, I gotta get through this. Just, if you want to know what Godzilla is, go to YouTube, type in Godzilla, you'll find some videos about him. Or just go download Crackle in your iPhone or iPod or Android. Watch some films of it. It's awesome. Do yourself a favor. Stay away from the American Godzilla film, because, no, I don't call it Godzilla film. Just call it Zilla. Or just call it Skinny Monster that apparently doesn't know that even is not a Godzilla film, but apparently he is so wimpier than any other monster film that, in fact, just don't watch it. Don't watch it. Stay away from it. I'm done. Thank you.